evening. How is everybody doing tonight? There we go. I am doing well. Had a good rest of my weekend. Hello, Dr. Zadium and MJD82. Alright, so managed to get my little controller working, so we are going to dive right back into the world of Wayard. Alright, let me just open up. Yeah, just left work? Oh, great. I hope you had a good day at work. I'm Sage. Alright, let me just make sure that... Oops. There we go. Alright, I just had it still on, I still had it as set to Arcade Spirits, so let me just do a couple of quick adjustments here, and we'll be ready to go. And it's much easier to play on the controller. A solitaire. So we are in Champa, and apparently there is a prisoner here. We read his mind, and it turns out he is also an adept. But right now, we need to figure out what our next step is. The town elder took off to deal with Briggs. So now we've got to find this Briggs guy. Eyes shining in the darkness. No, go away! Felix looked in the oven. They're making tandoori chicken. In Madra, it's cooked on the bone. It's one of the dishes they're famous for. Oh, I love tandoori chicken. Madra and Al-Hafra off in Osenia have a long history together. So we have the tremor bit. Okay, so we are headed out of town. northeast of Osenia. We'll see it eventually. Okay, so we are headed. Oh yeah, these are so nostalgic. Osenia Cliffs. Hey, Private Maverick, how's it going? This is a Champa boat. You can see their mark on the flag there. They must have been run aground here by the tidal wave. Look at all the damage. That wave must have been gigantic. I wonder how many Champa died in the wreck. Wait, if this is the Champa ship, then that must mean Piers isn't a Champa. So why does the Elder still need rigs to clear his name? I love how the ship's wreckage is so carefully arranged so that we can jump across pieces. Felix gave a pirate sword to Jenna. Did she use it? Yes, she can! Saturday night's stream was pretty intense, so we finished up Arcane Spirits, the new challengers, and there was a lot of drama. Making the dinosaurs sink one battle at a time. Alright, so I moved my microphone over to the other side of my speakers just so I wouldn't get as much interference. Oh dear, we have a broken bridge. Well, before I do anything else, Ooh, nice. You can barely hear me? Okay. Alright, does this sound a little bit better? Alright, we got the next level's Cure Spell. Okay, headed over this way, and we are in the desert, the Yampi Desert. Thank you very much, Ultra Quinox. A Guardian Ring. At least we don't have to worry about getting heat stroke in this desert. I mean, that was a pretty big part of the previous game. Alright, I moved my mic over a little bit closer to me, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me a little bit better. Ooh, lucky strike that I managed to cure Jenna before the dino hit her. Okay, this isn't good. Oh, this desert, it's so hot out here, I feel dizzy. You're in a desert. It's to be expected. Water, my throat is so parched, it's no use. We followed the pirates here from Madra. Are you going to Al Hafra too? I don't think you can get there through the desert. You probably should have crossed the bridge you passed on the way here. But that bridge was out. If that accursed pirate Briggs hadn't smashed the bridge, we wouldn't be here. Maybe you won't find him, but I promise you Piers will pay the price for him. Father, how am I supposed to get us through the desert? I think you're overestimating my abilities. Can we just forget about Briggs? No, I'm not about to quit looking for him. There must be some way through this desert. We must press onward. This is where my son must prove himself as mayor. So, son, how are you planning to get us through this desert and onto Al-Hafra? My son isn't quite a fix, but I'm not going to help him. Only by overcoming adversity can he ever become a strong leader. My father's always telling me to overcome adversity, but he never tells me how. I don't understand why we can't just go home and forget about Al-Hafra. Okay, so, what is over here? Oh my, what is that? It is a very suspicious spot. Okay, pound. Smack. Smack. I just saw Jim. How do we get up there? An emu? Is it the Lemur emu? Oh, there's something here. to go back. I want to raise her. For some reason, there's a full sprite of Link in the game's art style and the game's data. Huh, interesting. I'm pretty quiet compared to the game. Let's see. I got my microphone turned up all the way, but how about... Does this sound a little bit better? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick safety save. Alright, we're back where we were. Alright, just so she doesn't drop dead. Oh, I wasn't supposed to pound that one down, it looks like. Oh well. Okay, how do I get up there now? I guess I do have to pound that pillar. Oh well, let's figure this out anyway. Oh, my eyes are itchy. So I recently, after what happened this past week, I started finally reading the Yu-Gi-Oh manga. I have a subscription to Shonen Jump Online, so I started reading it, and it's honestly, I don't know why I wasn't reading it in the first place. It's pretty good. Of course, there's only one thing about it that kind of is weird, because all I can do is imagine the characters talking in their abridged voices. Especially Pegasus. Especially, he says Kaiba boy and Yugi boy in the actual dialogue. Yeah, right now where I am, it is right at the Duelist Kingdom, and Yugi has gone up against Pegasus. And what do we have here? An angry little Jin. The Death Tea was a bright spot in the early... Yeah, I mean, it was interesting. Capsule Monsters was the one with where they introduced Mokuba, right? Alright, we got a summon of Zagan. Smack. Okay, so we got our first Jupiter Jin. Ooh, Felix is now not looking so good. Alright, I'm just going to do a quick save. Oh my. What have we here? Oh boy. King Scorpion. Alright, so he's weak to fire. The man in gauze! The man in gauze! Felix got the scoop gem. And look at that. We've got the scoop. Hey, look, up there! How did those guys get up there? Maybe there's a path up ahead that we missed. Maybe we can get through the desert after all. We can find a way through to Al Hafra. I don't care where we go as long as it's cool. Hey, I found it! I found a way through! Nope, nothing in there. Oh, Felix got 315 coins. Helix Gate. Okay. Phrasing! A blow mace. That reminds me, I think I've got a few items that I can use now that I can give to improve our stats. Let's see, so agility 60, 58, 79. I'm gonna give this to Shiba just in case. Oh, so it looks like only she and... Alright, I am going to go ahead and equip that on Shiba because... give her a little bit more firepower. Boost hack. A trainer's whip. Oh boy. Oh, so it's a class-changing item. Alright, so we're back in the real world. And there is Al Hafra. Welcome to Al Hafra. This is the largest town in Western Oceania. You can find anything you need here, unless you need a boat, that is. We're taking care of some people whose house was destroyed by the tidal wave, but they're just so demanding. My wife feels so overwhelmed that she can't take it anymore. With all these demanding house guests, I feel like I've lost control of my own house. Felix looked in the oven. There is a seafood pie baking in the oven. Its reputation for having a fragrant smell precedes it. Aren't you thirsty, my dear? Oh, you're right, dear, I am. Sorry to bother you, but we'd like some tea. Are you talking to me? If you want tea, you can go right ahead and fix it yourself. We're here? Where is the elder? He's coming now. Are we here? I feel like I just walked 500 miles. I'm fine. I feel like I could walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. So, this Al Hafra? Radra is a pretty big place, but this town is huge. We didn't come to Al Hafra to shop, Mr. Mayor. We're here to bring in Briggs the Champa. I know that. Then we should go straight to speak with Al Hafra's mayor. We're in no shape to go present ourselves to the mayor right now. Look, Briggs is obviously not here, and besides, we already know Piers is... Silence. It seems Al Hafra has felt the effects of the tidal wave as well. It looks like they suffered a good deal of damage. That would explain why Al Hafra doesn't seem to have any boats for sale either. You know, just looking around, I get the impression they only had one boat to begin with. So if you really needed a boat, the only way to get one would be to steal it. But wouldn't that cause quite an uproar? Which means the pirates must still be here trying to get a boat. So you think we've actually caught up with Briggs? No doubt about it. That's why I want to meet the mayor of Al-Hafra before the Champa steals ship. Oh yeah, I get it now. In that case, let's go see Al-Hafra's mayor right away. Say, excuse me. Where would we find the mayor of Al-Hafra? The mayor? Just keep going down this road. It's the last house. You can't miss it. The town ought to give money to all the people who suffered from the tidal wave. That way, maybe the innkeeper could afford to make us better food. Felix looked in the oven. It's Al-Hafra's famous broiled lobster. It's bigger than I could ever possibly have imagined. So, you've finally come. I had suspected we might run into each other again since we both are looking for boats. Unfortunately, the only boat this town possesses has already been sold. I will be resting here in Al-Hafra a bit longer. I have traveled long and hard, and I am weary. Perhaps we can get along at least until we both depart. Those guys who bought the boat looked kind of shabby, but I hear they paid the mayor a whole lot of cash for it. Felix looked in the oven. Seasonable veggies, boiling with some lamb meat. The oyster seasoning is really tempting my tummy. Those men didn't look like they were from Oceania. I wonder what business they have in Al-Hafra. Everything's so boring here. Why doesn't anybody do anything criminal? Those people that just came through looked totally exhausted. You don't suppose they passed through the Yampi Desert to get here, do you? So we can't really see the mayor right now. So what do we do? It's no use. The mast just won't budge, no matter how many people we get to help us. We're going to have to get all this junk off the mast first. If we could just get some decent footing, we could have this thing clear in no time. There's more to it than that, though. We still have to do something about that rope over there. Untangling that'll be a piece of cake once we get a boat we can use. Oh yeah, piece of cake, except for that huge rock over there. Oh yeah, the rock. How are we supposed to get the mast out from under that thing? It's huge. There's no way we're gonna move it by ourselves. Well, either way, we can't do anything until Zack finishes the canoe. The mayor of Madra here? You're certain? How did he know we came to Al-Hafra? He knew we needed a ship and he knew we went east. It seems pretty easy to me. Well, yeah. When you put it that way, it does make sense. He was looking to find the mayor of Al-Hafra. He must be hoping the mayor will tell him where we are. He'll probably tell the Al-Hafrans we're pirates too, huh? Pirates? That seems a little unfair. What do you mean? We are pirates, aren't we? I mean, we've taken all sorts of stuff that didn't belong to us. That's only because everyone in Champa would have starved otherwise. We don't have any choice. And even then, it's never a lot. Well, what's not? The stuff we take. We never take too much from any one town. Yeah, I guess not. And why do you think that is? Why? Because you never can tell how these wealthy towns will react. It's too risky, right? Hey, yeah, which is why we didn't steal anything from Al-Hafra. Right, that's why we just avoid the risky towns and just take what we need from the others. See, that's why you're our captain, Briggs. You've got brains coming out your ears. There's nothing brainy about that. Did you hear that? It sounded like a girl. Who's out there? What do you think you're doing? Don't you know that someone has been falsely imprisoned for your crimes? What's your point? You have to come with us and attest to that man's innocence. And why would I want to do something like that? Oh, I was hoping we could avoid any ugliness, but you leave us no choice. We'll bring you in against your will if we must, but either way, you're coming with us. Isn't that right, Felix? Good for you. Let's teach these guys a lesson. You don't stand a chance. We're hardened criminal types. We ate punks like you for breakfast. Watch yourselves, you self-righteous little brats. You're the ones with a lesson to learn. The man in gauze. The man in gauze. Oh, come on! Oh. Alright. In time. Okay, so it doesn't look like I can move around up here. Oh, we have to go through that whole conversation again. Oh, jeez. Alright. Well, that takes care of that. And I'm willing to bet everyone Briggs has been harassing will be quite happy to hear it. This should set everyone in Indra at ease. They all seem to fear the pirate Briggs. We lost. Even pirates have honor. I'll go quietly. I won't make a scene just because I lost. Go on, hand us over to Madra or Al-Hafra or whoever. Good. First off, you can tell the Madrans that the man called Piers is innocent. Fine. So, what? I just have to say that Piers isn't one of my men? Yes. That's right. You tell the Madrans that and they can release their prisoner. We've secured Briggs's vow. We should take him to the Madrans. Wait! Can't you find it in your hearts to forgive Briggs and his men? And who are you? My name is Chowcha. I'm Briggs's wife. So you're a pirate too? No, Chowcha hasn't done a thing. Let her be. I know Briggs and his men have caused some great trouble with their piracy. And I know their crimes cannot be ignored. If you know all that, then how can you ask us just to forgive him? The only reason Briggs became a pirate was to help the people of Champa. We Champa are a seafaring folk. Our livelihood depends entirely on the sea. But in recent years, the sea has changed. We can't live the life we once could. The oceans have warmed and the fish have vanished from our waters. The soil in Champa is rocky and barren. No crops can grow there. No crops, so you have no grains and no meat? It sounds like life in Champa is hard. It's not hard, it's unbearable. Our children can't eat. Our village is dying. These men promised to return with food enough for all our people, but they found none. So you became pirates, thieves. We don't know where Champa is. It sits on the southeast corner of Angara. Southeast Angara? Isn't that near Xi'an and Lama Temple? You have a good memory. If you were to head south through the mountains, you'd find it. That's so far away. Well, yeah, you think we could be successful pirates so close to home? If they raided any towns near Champa, it would be obvious to all who the attackers were. And no one back home could forgive me if they knew. Not even my grandmother. But where does that leave us? Are we simply to accept your looting here on Indra? I'm shocked, I tell you, shocked. What's so shocking? It looks like they really are pirates, just like you said. Mr. Mayor, I am appalled that you could not take our word for it. He probably wouldn't even have believed we were from Madra if the mayor hadn't come. Am I supposed to believe the accusations of a complete stranger? Is this your position, Mayor? How can I be expected to believe a tidal wave would wash Indra into Osenia? Or that a group of men could walk, on foot, from Madra all the way to Al-Hafra? It sounds to me like you had forgotten about us altogether. I'm not sure you remember the last time we met, do you? We met when I was just a child. It must have been more than 10 years ago now. 20 years! It's been 20 years since I last saw you. Has it really been so long? It's been a long time indeed. I guess we can't blame you for forgetting his face. Don't be silly, I didn't forget his face merely changed. Ahem, forgive my interrupting your interruption, but... Would I be correct in assuming that I am speaking to the leaders of Madra and Al-Hafra? You are correct, I am the mayor of Madra. And I am... I am the mayor of Al-Hafra. I am Madra's town elder. And I am a close personal friend of Shin, whose lover was injured by the Champa. I am the scholar Kraden. He is Felix, the leader of our group. I am Jenna, Felix's sister. I am called Shiba. I come from the town of Lalivero. Now, what errand has brought you all here? We came for Briggs, the mayor of Madra claims. We followed Briggs here from Madra. Of course, we have good reason to suspect them of being pirates. Ahem, and I was honestly taken aback to hear a businessman being slandered. If they truly are pirates, then why would they go to the trouble of buying a ship from us? Because the very funds they used to purchase the ship were pillaged from our homes. If the ship was bought with Madran gold, then it belongs to the Madrans. What do you say? If you give them the ship, will that fix everything? Then where will you go? I won't run and I won't hide. Actually, I don't feel up for much of anything right now. Then you probably won't mind being locked up, will you? Briggs. Don't worry, Chowcha. I'll be back. Take care of Iolio. Your strange powers surprised me, but even without them, you would have overwhelmed us. We'll be taking that boat, then. You're taking our ship? You're worse than we ever were. Aren't you at least going to pay us for the boat? Quiet, all of you. Do as you must, but I have one request. You have to let Chowcha and Iolio stay in the boat until it's repaired. Yeah, I remember Iolio being one of your party members. You haven't done Al-Hafra any harm, Briggs. At least keep him locked up until the boat is repaired. And our prisoner, Piers, is he one of your men? I don't know any Piers. Sounds to me like you've made a pretty big mistake. See, it's just as I said. Piers is innocent. You must return to Madra and free him immediately. Me? What? Alone? Only 2 of us will remain here. You can return to Madra with the others. Understood. We'll return immediately. Can you come with us, please? It looks like that wraps this whole mess up. Let us return to my mansion for a nice cup of tea. You say your name is Creighton. Thank you very much for the help with Briggs. If you have the time, please come see me at my mansion before you go. It's nothing special, but I would like to thank you for everything you've done. Why do I get the feeling the mayor of Al-Hafra prefers to deal with my father over me? Thank all of you very much. Due to your efforts, Piers is going to be released. And now this fine ship belongs to Madra. None of this would have come to pass were it not for you. Thank you. Unfortunately, I don't have any reward I can offer you here. Oh, pish-posh, we don't need any reward, do we, Felix? That's as may be, but I still feel quite indebted to you. So, what shall we do? I know! Come to Madra after our boat has been fixed and we've sailed home. We are still recovering from the effects of the tidal wave, so it won't be much, but we do want to give you some kind of reward. Well, shall we be going? I see, so... Oh, nothing. Never mind. I do get to stay on the boat, right? At least until it's repaired? Yes, that's where I'll be if you need me. With Iolio. I feel kind of bad for Chowcha. What can we do about it? After all, she's the one married to a pirate. So, what should we do now? I suggest we try to find Piers. He could prove enlightening. That's true, he seems to be a water adept. He might be able to tell us a little about these lands. Do you think we should help them fix the boat? Say, if we help with the boat, maybe they'll give us a ride back to Madra. Good idea. What do you say, Felix? Alright, let's go see what we can do to get this thing sailing again. How do I get that down? You do plan to help with the mast, right? Not even Briggs and his pirates could fix that mast. How are we supposed to? If they need our help, we at least have to try. I already tried using Tremor on that. Isn't that right, Felix? Well then, we'd better get right to it, hadn't we? I don't think we can really do anything from here. Oh, Felix, go on in. The mayor's been looking forward to meeting with you. What do you think of Alhafra? Have you taken a fancy to it? Then you are welcome to stay here and relax for as long as you please. I am sure our mayor will be happy to hear it. He's already been paid to fix the boat. Well, he says that was only while it was Briggs's. He probably expects us to pay for the repairs a second time, the greedy pig. Darn that mayor. I thought he'd just get that mast fixed up for us right away. I'm starting to think the mayor of Alhafra never planned on repairing that boat at all. I was a fool to believe he would help us. I'm sure the mayor has his reasons for halting repairs on the sailboat. The mayor feels that Madra should only get back what was stolen from them, nothing more. But now it seems the Madrans are getting the better end of the deal. The mayor thinks it unfair that Madra should benefit while Alhafra suffers. That's why he's keeping the pirates' money and using it to repair Alhafra, not the boat. If Madra wants their boat fixed, then they can just pay us to have it fixed. Briggs tells me there are huge towns on a continent that lies across the Eastern Sea. He tells me that by trading with one another, all of these towns prosper and grow. I've made a decision. If Alhafra is to prosper, then we must trade too. Trade and grow. I'm going to build an entire trade fleet and make lots of money. Still, there must be other pirates and freebooters still roaming the high seas. Felix, Briggs told me you and your friends fought with great strength. If you could lend me that strength, we would not fear any pirates. So if you'd just be willing to help us out, our town could begin trading and prospering. What do you say? Do we have a deal? Great, why don't you just stay here in Alhafra until we're ready for our first trade run? And no. Felix looked in the oven. That seafood stew has an abundant variety of fish. One bite of that and I'd be hooked. Yes, badum-chish. Looky here, can't you see Ayers Rock out there? Oh, I guess today is a bit cloudier than usual. Ayers Rock has another name. They call it the Windy Peak. You almost never see clouds near it. Felix got large bread. my, look at this! Wow, honey, you found some gold coins! Thanks, MJD, have a good night. Way to go, Mom! So, how much did you find? Oh, well, it's not too much. It's only 5 coins. That's great, though. We can use it to buy some food. I'm going to start looking, too. I wonder if there's any more money hidden around here. Oh, and I'll help with the cleaning up, too. I'm so hungry, I can't even move. Thanks, mister. The kid ate the bread. Oh wow, I feel so much better. Look at how much energy I've got now. Geez, mister, I don't know how I can repay you. Wait, I've got it. Do you like adventures? Then you totally have to go check out the caves under the mayor's mansion. Go find my dad. He's up along the path near there. The entrance is just past him. You're the one who gave my son some food, aren't you? Did you want to go see the cave? I'm only letting you pass because you did good by my son. I'm only letting you by so you can explore a little. Make sure you don't lay a hand on any of the mayor's treasure. Yes, we're totally going to take his treasure. Xion mail. You here to see Briggs? Chow-Cha, it's good to see you. And you too, Iolio. Goo 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 ga. How is your cell? Is there anything I can do to make this easier on you? I'm fine, Chow-Cha. My only complaint here is that the food here is terrible. What? Are they forcing you to eat this disgusting gruel? Now, wait a second. First of all, it's not disgusting, it's nutritious. And besides, you're in jail! What did you expect? Gourmet cuisine? Oh. Iolio! Iolio! Oh. Ow! Wah! I don't know why he's crying. You're his mother. Can you do something? There, Iolio. What's the matter? Wah, wah, wah! Did the mean old guard frighten you? Wah, wah! Don't let him bother you. He's just a big bully. Come on, let's get you home. Wah, wah! We'll be back again later. Will that be alright? Yeah, that's fine. We'll come back soon, dear. Everything would have been fine if it hadn't been for you meddling kids and your dog. Okay, so we are going to head back to... Actually, we're going to head to Ayers Rock. Actually, let's see. Right, so now we have to head back to Madra. I think what we need to do is we've got another place there we need to go to. It's actually getting close to 10 p.m., so I think I might just save here and end things off a little early. what? I will do that. Okay, and let's see what is up in the streaming world. Let's see here. La la la. Oh, okay. So it looks like Shellshock is in a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer race, so we will join them. And I will see you all on Thursday night, hopefully, and we will continue with our adventures in Wayard. So have a good night, everyone, and we are going to be raiding Shellshock in a few minutes. So talk to you all later.